What's going on, guys? This is VRT Blacks here, and we are here for PRL Tier 1 Season 4 in round number 3, as you can see here under the lights in Monaco. Thing about Monaco, it is my worst track. No contest. I just can never seem to perform here, but I knew heading into this race, it is what it is, and I'm just going to have to make something out of it. So, here we go. It's lights out and away we go, and instantly get a good start. I always seem to get a good start, but you know, in Monaco there's just nowhere for you to go, so I had to change my plans and just take it easy here. And I'm kind of hoping that everyone was just kind of not mind their own business, make some contact. As you can see here, Spin Win actually got spun, and I can say he didn't get damaged from that, surprisingly. I don't know how, but he said he didn't. As you see, does have a big slide. My championship rivals are way up. They're in the top. I think all of them are in the top 5 right now. I'm the only one outside the top 10. I am actually in last position for points. So I got to make something out of this race if I want something. And I'm also kind of hoping that, as you can see, I think Dran's like 7th, Destroyer's like 4th, and for qualifying, I just couldn't seem to get a lap. I always would have a good, probably a decent sector 1 for my standards, probably, and then I would totally ace sector 2, and then I would just sector 3. I just couldn't get it right, no matter what. I don't know what it was. I just sucked so bad. I always suck in sector 3 for some reason. I don't know what my problem is through here. You see already Frosty into the pits. I think he got wing damage from that incident at turn 1. So that's one spot already. And you know, you see Mr. Hex ahead. You know, right now I'm kind of just taking my time. I'm just hoping these guys kind of scrap a bit and, you know, kind of help me, you know, just move up. But really, besides the first lap, there's really nothing else they can do, at least contact with other cars, besides, you know, probably running into them from in the braking zone. But other than that, they also can hit the wall. So not cars, but, you know, like I said, the walls. So there's no confusion there. But the leaders are already in turn 1. I haven't even came through the exit yet. Now I do. It's Mr. Hex hits the wall, and he actually ghosted, and I see this as an opportunity to try and get by. You can see his lights actually blinking, so he was trying to make a move, but I see this as an opportunity to get a move done. So I use a bit of ERS, but there's just really nowhere for me to go. I'm not set up well, so I try the outside, but I already know that's not really going to work, so I gotta stay patient. And I must say, everyone's patience in this race was nowhere to be found. Even myself, I was really starting to get irritated because I knew I was a lot faster. I just couldn't get by. There's just nowhere for me to go. If he makes a big mistake, I see this as an opportunity, but I can't get up to him. So you can see I'm still looking. I'm still trying to find. As you see here, something opens up. I run into the back of him, but I see this as an opportunity, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm sticking my nose in there no matter what. So now he's actually going to race me here, which was kind of surprising, to be honest. I didn't really think he would race me, and he hits the wall, and I hit the wall, and I lose the car, and I hit him, and yeah, I mean,
that move was illegal.
That was my fault. I just hit the curb, and, you know, got nervous, and then I totally held up Spin Win. Sorry about that. Then I get a 3-second penalty. So I think that 5-second penalty was definitely worth it, because as you see here, he got damaged and had to pit. You know, I apologized after the race, and, you know, it was all good. So you know, totally felt bad as I get another penalty or warning. Right now I'm just completely frustrated because my race is just already starting to unravel, and you can see me locking up, well, not locking up, but just overshooting corners so much. But Dran is into the pits in the Ferrari, and going through here, you will see others starting to go into the pits as Suzuki, the Williams, who's actually in top 5. I think Suzuki actually got the pole. So he is into the pits.
You're in the top 10
And
now. Keep it up.
right now I'm starting to change my game plan. I'm starting to think the only way I'm going to get these guys is if I go longer and hold them up as long as I can. That way when I pit, I come out with way fresher tires and their gap won't be as big. But Suzuki actually DNFs in the chicane, and you know, I feel for him because he actually had a P9, I think, in Premiere. And now it is time for Destroyer and Bronco to pit. They are in the pits. Destroyer and Bronco obviously go to the medium tire. They're going all the way on that tire. So yeah, I'm changing the game plan. The plan is now I'm just gonna try and hold these guys up as much as I can, and if it's only a wet lap or two, it's better than nothing. So going, if I believe this is the clip, yes, this is the clip. So going through here, you see my teammate Albeda is coming out well ahead of the others. So we either got a big undercut or the leaders got held up, or I don't know, or overcut I meant. But I'm actually gonna play some strategic stuff here. So you know, I'm not in the party with him or anything. I actually move out the way because I don't want to hold him up and give Destroyer or Drain anybody a better chance at passing him. I want him to get out as far as he can, just in case even he does get damaged or something. He can pit and still have a good chance even to pass the Destroyer. But I don't want to give Destroyer or Drain any benefit of a doubt that they can get him. So, but going through here, you'll see I had a bit of a mistake. I hit the inside wall, and now the Ferrari is on my tail. So I use a bit of ERS because I just want to keep. I want to stay as long as I want to get as far ahead as I can. But I know Drain is on a bit fresher tires. He's probably on like 5 lap fresher tires, or 8 lap fresher tires, actually, something like that. Actually, no, he's on 7. I think he's on 7. 6 or 7. So I know his tires aren't that much better than mine, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure his pace is a lot better than mine. So what I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna hold him up and try my best. But going through here, I made a big mistake, and now he sees this as an opportunity, and he actually hits me, and he hits the wall, and that allows Bronco to get ahead. The Destroyer gets ahead, and I know I definitely got wing damage from that. I go ahead and check it, but Jeff says there is no damage, but I can feel the damage. I can already feel there's understeer. You can see me already having a big moment. Not because of understeer, but did I say oversteer or understeer when I said I got damage? I think I said oversteer, but I meant understeer with the damage. So Destroyer is looking, but he's actually not going to go for it. That's just not Destroyer's game. He plays a smarter or a more calm race. But me, on the other hand, I see this as an opportunity, but I get a 3-second penalty because I didn't want to run into him. But yeah, I was just off my game today. After that, it was frustrating, but I was really hoping that this race was going to go better because I definitely felt I could have got a top 4. As you see me get another warning. That chicane, I never can get it right either. So I don't know. But I am gonna pit this lap because I know there's just nothing really I can do. But I know Drain has damage, so the only thing I could possibly do is just hope Drain holds these guys up. That is all I'm hoping for. So I have to take this 5-second penalty. But you can see, if you can see in sector 3, that Mercedes is actually Mr. Hex. And I'm thinking, okay, as of right now, I'm going to get out ahead of him. And he is about to go through the final corner right now. Now he's going off. And now he's zooming down the straight. And I'm thinking, am I going to get ahead? Am I going to get ahead? Question is, no, I'm not. So that 5-second penalty is actually going to hold me up. You can still see me trying to get by because I know I'm quicker, but I don't get by. And yeah, I just couldn't get ahead of Mr. Hex. If I got ahead of him, I could have had a lot more time. But he's just, I mean, he wasn't doing nothing wrong. If anything, he, like I said in Russia, they're fighting for a constructor's title. He has to fight me, no matter what. So, as you see me hit the wall, and I'm pretty sure that actually gave me damage. So, but you can see here, Destroyer is down to 11, and you'll see here going through Sector 1 that we actually started to gain on him a lot. And you see, we gained like this 9 seconds, and then I hit the wall again because of the spin of the tires, and I just absolutely choke it. Now I definitely have damage, and yeah, the car is just so understeered. So Destroyer is going to pit, and we are going to get ahead of him. But, and you see there, I think Albeta and now Mr. Hex too loses his wing, but I think Albeta, you see in Sector 1, actually spun out. So yeah, this race is starting to just get really out of hand, and Destroyer is going to come out on the medium tires and with a new wing. So
oh shoot, Adrian's out.
And Dran is out of the race.
Adrian.
Yes, that's what I needed. So a championship rival was out of the race. And I also can say Jesper 2 is also a championship rival. He is P4 right now. Or not P4, but I think he's somewhere in the top 5 if I'm not mistaken. He's probably like P4 or P5, P6, something like that. But you can see Albeta pit, and again, I'm gonna sit here to myself and say, all right, I'm gonna let, if I don't get out in front of him, if I get out in front of him, I'm gonna let it by. But you see, Mr. Hex actually pitted because he lost the whole wing. I tried to keep going, and you see, there's Albeta. But going through here, I let him by. I don't want to hold him up, especially with Destroyer coming, and Destroyer is actually in a bit of traffic right now. So I'm kind of just hoping he gets held up as long as possible, because I have damage and I'm not that fast. And I think as you see here, he's actually ran me down in like 3 laps because of the damage I have, and he's actually going to go for a move. So I'm kind of trying to block the track. I blocked the bottom, and you can see here he kind of gave me no room, to be honest. But anyway, I wasn't even trying to do that. I mean, honestly, I wasn't really going to give him a spot because he kind of already had it, especially with the fresher tires off turn 1, but he kind of left me no space. So, and I even apologized to him, even though I didn't really feel that was my fault, because honestly, I kind of felt he was going to say something anyway about it. But in the end, I knew it wasn't really my fault, but at that point, I knew I just had to pit, and I add insult to injury and get another 5-second penalty. So this race is just I'm slowly just losing my head by the second. I hate this track. I can't stand it. No matter what I do here, I'm just sucking. But you see me here. I'm actually ahead of Frosty and Mr. Hex, but I'm gonna go for the fastest lap. So I know right now I'm gonna come out way behind Frosty and Mr. Hex. So I'm taking this 5-second penalty.
Oh, I know this Rod dude is.
But in all reality,
he's like, why the hell
I probably shouldn't have. But you see me, I also had to pit because I had damage. I was sitting here thinking maybe I shouldn't pit it, but yeah, I probably just would have got damage anyway. So yeah, it probably was a good thing I stopped. But Mr. Hex is going to go on by, and at least we got rid of that 5-second penalty. But right now, I am a lap down, I believe, or close to it. The leader is in the chicane, so yeah, I think I'm a lap down right now. So we're gonna move on a bit here, and you see me. See, I have good pace. Purple sector 1, purple sector 2, but sector 3, man, I just can't seem to get through there. I don't know why. My confidence through sector 3 is just not good, and yep, I don't even set the fastest lap on new softs. So that's kind of just shows you how slow I am. And going through here was probably my only highlight of the race, to be quite honest. So I get a pretty good run. You see Frosty has a little bit of wheel spin. So I see this as an opportunity. He's low on the battery. I do check up a bit because I don't want to go side by side to that little turn, but I just send it and I take the spot. So a really nice pass, if I say so myself. I was pretty pleased with that pass, but I was kind of too upset to really even enjoy it, really. But you see me get another warning, and then another 3-second time penalty. And that 3-second time penalty is going to be very costly, and you will see why right now, I believe. So going through here, you see we are actually in Mr. Hex 3 seconds within that I got a warning for a legal time game. I didn't even know that, but you see we are well ahead in the 3 seconds, but that 3-second time penalty is just going to hurt me, and we're going to come home P13 in Monaco. So you see me hit the wall with frustration. I know now I'm a good 50, 60 points behind Destroyer, as he actually got P3 that race because of Jesper's 3-second time penalty, or probably 6 seconds depending on how many Destroyer got. But I'm just completely pissed off. As you see, Clubmaster actually beat the show by 43 seconds and actually lapped a lot of us. But right now, I'm just...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was just pissed off. I didn't even know what to say. As you see, just for this driver today, he started P12 and finished P9. And it's just super frustrating knowing what could have been this race. I felt the pace was there, just costly mistakes, bad qualifying, and it's usually all the time what it is for me. It's a bad qualifying, but I have a new mindset. On Tuesday night, I told myself after I had another, bad league race, I had got pole and spun out in RSC, so I'm kind of in just a new mentality now. And he said, I said to myself, I'm going to bring the fight in Spain. I still think Spain is one of my good tracks, but I do think I can have a good race there. I do like it. It's not a terrible track for me, but the goal is to win and win every race we can from here on out in PRL. Get podiums, get the win, get fast lap, get everything we can, because we're going to need it now with being 50, 60 points behind Destroyer. And this race I knew was going to be damage limitation, but I did not do a good job of that. So this is VRT Blacks. I will see you all in Spain on Sunday.